back to the long road to glory with Chelmsford City in FM26. And this is going to be the last video that I do for this playthrough. And the main reason is I'm really struggling to just enjoy playing this game. And I don't play games on this channel necessarily just for playing it. I play them because I enjoy the games as well. And once I start not enjoying them, I feel like there's time to kind of cut it off and just be like, that's it. We're not going to do any more videos on it. And I don't know what it is. There's many things that people have talked about with this game, and I'm going to keep it nice and short about my reasons why I'm going to stop the playthrough. And it's kind of like a few different factors, not all to do with the game, but yeah. So the first and foremost is the UI is really hard to get on with. It's made it hard to enjoy getting through the game just because it's hard to find everything that you need. Everything that you want to be able to see easily is just not there. The playability where like you play it and you forget that you've been playing it for hours and hours and you're like, damn, I need to go feed and water myself, otherwise I'm gonna just pass out here. Like that kind of vibe about this game is gone for me. I don't know if it's the way they're trying to gamify it into some sort of console style game has taken away the in-depth ability to be able to play it in a way that is enjoyable for me. Might be it. I also have started playing more heavily So Rare and Play MFL, which are like online versions of like football, maybe a little bit. So Rare is more fantasy football, and MFL is kind of a football manager style game, but you're playing against real people. There's fake players, so you're not playing like real teams. You make your own team. So they have given me a fresh kind of way to play a football management game in a way, and I enjoy both of them much more than I do this at the moment. So I'd rather go off and play them than this. It's a real shame because I love Football Manager. The Football Manager 24, I've got over 600 hours in. This one, I can't enjoy it, and it's very time consuming to make videos on this. So in order for me to want to make videos in this game and put in that time, it has to at least be enjoyable for me, whereas it isn't, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to call it there because I don't have enough time to put into it now. I work full time as well as doing my YouTube channel, so I play kind of like after work and at the weekends, and this is way too time consuming to put together regular videos and edit them and stuff like that. So I was always going to be a problem, but I thought I can probably do it because I enjoy playing Football Manager. And then the enjoyment of playing Football Manager went, and so I was like, why bother? It doesn't seem like a good idea to do it. So we're going to finish it there with Chelmsford. We had a good run with them. If we have a look at our career, we managed to win both the Enterprise South and Enterprise National. We weren't going to win this season, which was completely expected. We're sitting around about 8th. We could have maybe hit the playoffs and done a playoffs run, but I don't even remember who my players are because I've taken a break from playing the game and stuff. So it just feels kind of a good point to say, do you know what, this is and I've given it a good run. I've done 2 seasons. I've played a fair few hours in this game, and there are good aspects to it. I think the game engine has been improved. The animations are better. The overall vibe of the game is still a Football Manager game. It's still enjoyable to a degree, but there's a lot that has been stripped out, like that they've added in like last minute. So they've done like the shouts they took out and then chucked them back in because everyone was like, I don't like the shouts being missing. And it's like, why did you do that? Then international football's gone, but don't worry, it's coming back for the World Cup. It's all very messy, and I just think that it's a sign that I don't think they knew what to do to make the next Football Manager iteration an improvement on the last. 24 was a fantastic game, and I got fully addicted to that when it first came out, and I played it for a full year. The next one didn't come out. I played it for a little bit longer, then I was like, okay, I'm starting to lose the love for a game that's this old. I don't want to play it for as much. This one, I haven't even lasted like 6 months, I don't think. So it's just that the enjoyment factor is gone, and like the UI plays a major part in it. It's like hard to find what you're looking for. It's difficult to see stats that you need to see. Like the overall sort of gameplay seems to be too easy. I mean, I say that, and then you look at my run that I had. Where is it here? This month was an absolute disaster, wasn't it? But overall, it's a very easy Football Manager game now, and I feel like they've got away with this for being quite lazy because of there's no real competition, no proper AAA. Or I wouldn't actually call this AAA. So no real high level. There is competition, but it's all quite indie. It's not well funded. So it's not as well polished as a Football Manager game can be, and I think they've got away with being quite lazy with it. I don't mean to like harp on that they're not good enough and stuff like that, because I think that they've provided amazing games for a number of years, and it's always going to be hard to move over to a new game engine. But they have really messed it up for a lot of people, and I can't see myself getting next year's Football Manager. I usually pre-order all the Football Managers. I will not be getting next year's Football Manager unless I'll get it later after release, and there are people saying this game is incredible there, and I've watched playthroughs and seen like very marked improvements in the game overall. And I think probably people might watch this and be a bit annoyed by me talking about it, because I don't really seem to put into words why I don't like the game, because it is Football Manager, but I'm just not hooked. There's something about it that just has there's the awkwardness of like simple things, like not being able to look at my transfer history for the previous years. Like they may have fixed it now, but because I haven't been on it for like a month. But yeah, like going back, I can't even remember where to find it. Where transfer history, there you go. And then you go back a season. Oh look, they've fixed it now. But before it was broken, and it was broken for 2-3 months. The game was out, so things like that just broke my ability to enjoy the game, because then I'd be like, oh damn, how much did I sell that player for? How much did I bring that player in for? And little things like that just didn't work for like 2-3 months. And I had the game crash on me multiple times where I was in a good like run of form and stuff. It would crash on me. I'd go back in and I'd lose a game like straight away. It was almost like the game like died on me. So yeah, overall a bit of a disappointment in this game, and that's why I'm just gonna call it there. Thank you for all those who have watched. I think we've had a good run at it, but we're gonna be calling it quits on Football Manager 26. So thank you for watching. There's plenty more other games that I'm playing on here, so remember to check those videos out, and I will see you when I see you.